Megan Schwenk serving at love 1. Ellen Meyer with a nice overhead put away. We have Angel Batkins in the blue long sleeve, and Ekaterina Potapova in the what looks like a gray dress, which you'll see momentarily. Montgomery County up 1-0. Potapova is held, so we're at the server is love 1, 15 love. Second serve here. And the double by Schwenk, 15 all. Another serve to the backhand, smart. And a down the line rally, developing. The switch to the cross-court lob produces the error. Nice lob by Potapova. Schwenk serving at 15-30. Another second serve on the ad side. Potapova with the nice hands. Eventually, Meyer gets a pretty good volley for her, but hits it in the net, unfortunately for them, for Richmond. So it is 15-40. First serve called out.
Wow. The screamer by Potapova there. Definitely want to avoid her forehand. Pick up the action. Montgomery up 2-0 over Richmond right now. We're doing fast sets. First to 4. Great rally. Batkins, great reflexes on there, on that point. Schwenk and Batkins just battling. Wow, a great serve by Batkins at love 15 to level it, 15-0. Ooh, Batkins with the double. It happens. Now, if Batkins can hit another really nice wide serve, Potapova should look to pounce on the volley. Oh, good lob. Smart. Potapova looking for that. Oh, good reflexes. Oof. Another long rally here. $15.40. 2 break points for Richmond. Meyer overhits the return. So 1 break point to save. Schwenk to return. Another great wide ball. Wow. Good volley by Potapova. Now it's no ad here, so the returner chooses, and Schwenk is going to return. Batkins, is she going to go wide again? It's been working for her really well. I think so. Oh, second serve. Wow. So Batkins goes for the safe second serve. Schwenk goes aggressive, but hits it in the net. And a great start for Montgomery County, 3-0. Love 3, Meyer to serve. Love 15. It's a great volley by Potapova. Love 40. Good poach by Schwenk. 15-40. This is the 5-0 court, by the way. Oh, it's a really good down the tee serve. Smart. You want to stay away from Potapova's forehand. Second serve, 30-40. Oof. A good move by Schwenk, but unfortunately overhits the backhand volley. And that's the first set wrapped up. Again, sets to 4. 4-0. First set, Montgomery County. Great start for them. So Richmond and Montgomery are staying same side. 4-0, first set. Potapova to serve. Very close forehand. I believe it was called out. Oh. Very honest call by Richmond. Definitely appreciated by Montgomery. 15 left. It's a really smart shot by Batkins, hitting at the feet of Meyer. Very tough ball to get back. Good serve by Potapova. Another very good serve and drop shot. Brings it to 1-0. Montgomery County is on fire right now. Richmond will look to get on the board and stem the streak that Montgomery's on right now. Richmond definitely doesn't want to try to get into baseline rallies with Montgomery. They have quite a bit of firepower at the back. I would want to get to net. That's a really good backhand by Potapova. Normally not her stronger side, but really rips that one. A 15, Schwenk to serve. Good idea by Richmond, but good volley by Potapova. Good serve by Schwenk. Smart serve down the tee. Really good rally developing here. Net player is going to look to try and cut one off if the ball goes deep enough. Up, missed by Batkins. All, big point. Schwenk with a very smart serve again. Big forehand by Potapova. Oof. A little bit of an overhit there. Really tough angle to get the ball through. Seen that before from Potapova, but this time misses a bit wide. Schwenk to serve, 40-30. Can Richmond get on the board here? Stop the momentum. And they do. 1-all. It can sometimes be dangerous to win the first 6-0, 4-0. You may relax at times a bit and start a bit slow in the second set. So we got to be careful there and keep the momentum going if you're the team that won. And here a little bit of a pickle. Love 15 at 1-all. Batkins go out wide again. Let's see. She does. Perfect play for them. Really good combination. Well, that's a really tough shot by Meyer. Really good down the line. Great placement. 15-30. Oh, that's a great finish. Great serve, great finish. They've really dialed in that ad side. Montgomery has. All. The double at 30 all. 30-40. Now with the no-ad format, Batkins Potapova would have to win both points to win the game, the next 2 points. Again, going for that wide serve. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Oof. Now, this time Meyer takes the deuce point. So let's see if Batkins will go to that wide body serve. One of those two. She does go for that. Second serve big here. Let's see what happens. All right, she makes the serve. And maybe gets a little tight, maybe. Floats the backhand long. Richmond still in good spirits, especially after being now up 2-1. So Montgomery have some work to do, you know, that 4-0 first set, but with the fast set format especially, definitely got to keep your foot on the gas. Keep the intensity up, the footwork up. Montgomery down a break, but very strong return game. Wide. A really good overhead by Potapova there. It's not easy. Pretty deep lob. Luckily her positioning was such that she was already kind of farther back in the court for that. So now Montgomery have an opening. I'd love 15. First serve. Nice deep return. Nice lob by Richmond. And the lob by Batkins is a bit short, giving Meyer the easy overhead put away. $15 all. Good return by Potapova, forcing the air wide by Meyer. Really have to have intense footwork and recover right after the serve, otherwise you're in trouble against big hitters. Smart return by Batkins. Not too much pace, just kind of rolling it deep. And a good setup for Potapova. Unfortunately, a bit too high for her, and she makes the error there. $30 all. Batkins with really good hands at net, just getting every ball back hit to her. Smart volleys by Schwenk, but Angel comes up with the big time volleys back. Again, rolling the return back. Not sure if that's more tightness or just trying to set up the point. It is a smart play though. Really good lob there, forcing the switch, and a great stab volley by Potapova. That was not easy, a bit off balance, but had the stability in the wrist to get that ball over and cross court. And that's a huge break for Montgomery. Could have easily been 3-1 down, but they pull it back to 2-all, pull it back on serve, and it's game on for both teams. Potapova to serve. She does like the wide slice serve as well. Smart switch up with the lob by Potapova. And Batkins with a big zinger. Nice overhead there. Montgomery serving, 15-love. Going all wide so far on the serve. Up, down the tee for the second. Oh, that's just a great backhand by Schwenk. Really good placement. Down the middle, solving the riddle there for her and Richmond for the time being. Second serve. Ooh. Potapova's favorite shot, but hitting it a bit long. You would like to see that type of shot hit directly at the net players. It would be really hard to handle. Schwenk with a great return, really leaning into that backhand, giving Meyer the overhead. And they put that away. So right away, again, we see break points for the third consecutive game. Montgomery have to dig out of a hole here and win 3 in a row to keep it on serve. And that's just a great down the line shot by Potapova. Not being afraid to pull the trigger on double break point, really triple break point with the no-ad format. The ball hung high and slow for her, and Potapova ripped it down the line. Now, will we see Potapova serve to Schwenk's backhand, which has been very strong? She does. But she sets up Batkins for the volley, hitting the volley directly to Meyer. That's the shot you do want to hit. The net player has way less time. Just a really well-constructed point. The serve having enough heat that Schwenk couldn't quite pull it cross-court enough. And now Schwenk takes this very important game point. Oof. Very intense point ends up with a backhand error into the net. So Richmond have broken. They're up 3-2. Really smart playing by Schwenk there. And Meyer. So Montgomery with the comfort of having won the first set, but definitely want to close it out in 2 if they can here. Schwenk serving at 3-2 Richmond. You wouldn't have thought this after the first set. But they have warmed up and really taken it to Montgomery. And Potapova with the screamer forehand again. You definitely don't want to hang up a ball for her. She will rip it. 1:15. Are we going to see another break for the 4th consecutive time? We'll find out. And we see the double. Schwenk maybe getting tight, maybe thinking about wanting to close out this game to win the set, the short set to 4. Now love 30. Smart serve to the Potapova backhand, resulting in the error there. Couple inches deep. Schwenk serving at 15:30. Potapova looking for that volley, and Schwenk pulls it out, not wide actually, but hits it out. Now getting to 15:40, 3 break points for Montgomery. Can they capitalize? Potapova goes for that forehand, just hitting the net tape. Still with 2 break points for Montgomery. The move by Meyer made Batkins think a bit, making her push, really resulting backhand wide. Potapova elects to take the return. Really smart lob by Potapova here. Great lob again. And an incredible drop volley read by Batkins. A very huge drop volley. The recognition of that ball being poachable and then the hands to hit the drop volley was really, really impressive by Batkins. (3-0). Ooh, a very nice serve by Batkins. However, Meyer keeps the ball just low enough to force the error. Good move though by Potapova. And a really, really good wide serve ace by Batkins. Really favoring the wide serve today. 15-0. First serve. Nice return by Meyer. And Potapova with the forehand volley, but pulls it a bit wide. It's a little too much angle there. Montgomery's still confident, especially with Batkins serving well. Clocks another serve wide. Point develops. Drop volley by Batkins. And Meyer just makes it. Actually, there's a bit of discussion over whether the ball was long or not. And after some hesitation, they decide to give the point to Richmond, 15-40. Richmond going for the first, or Montgomery going for the first serve here. And the double fault. Meyer serving at 4-3. Montgomery are looking to take this to a tiebreak if they can get to 4-all. And the pressure from Batkins at net and the deep shots by Potapova results in the error by Meyer, just a bit deep. Below 15. Again, we see another opening. Seems to be quite a break fest this second set. Potapova having to recover back to the alley, makes the error, 15-all. And a really good serve by Meyer, but Potapova is able to keep the return low enough, making the half volley very tricky for Schwenk. 15-30. Second serve, crucial second serve here. Meyer floats the backhand long. And we see another 15-40 here. Will Montgomery capitalize? It's a good serve by Meyer. Again, smartly avoiding the Potapova forehand. Placement really being paramount on that deuce side, especially. Meyer going for that first serve. And a really good overhead by Meyer. And now we have a deciding point that will either take us to a third set, take us to a tiebreak of the second set. Potapova to take it, kind of giving some space to hopefully get that forehand if she can. But a really good serve by Meyer. And a couple lobs. Trying to set up that point with the deep balls. And the ball goes wide. And it looks like the ball is wide. You can certainly do a camera check on that, but from my view, it did look wide. I have to disclose that I am from Montgomery County, so there may be some bias, but I did see the ball wide. Richmond a bit peeved about just missing out on that second set. Understandable. Now we go into the 7-point tiebreak. Very close second set. Really good action. And it's a good volley by Meyer there to take the early mini break, 1-0. Schwenk serving here at 1-0. It's a good position to be at for Richmond. And the shank return lands in. Good fortune so far for Montgomery. It's a well-placed lob, just avoiding Meyer. Richmond puts the pressure on Montgomery, approaching the net. And Batkins' backhand just hits the top of the tape. Richmond with the 2-0 lead. And a really good point developing here. Wow, what a forehand by Potapova. Really tight points here. And the mini break is vanquished. Batkins to serve at 1-2. And she will probably go wide. Misses that. Second serve. Will Schwenk attack with the backhand? Yes, she will. And she misses it into the net. Big miss there. Definitely like to see her go aggressive, but just not getting enough net clearance there. Hitting it flat. 2-all. A really good serve by Batkins at 2-all, bringing it to 3-2. Really impressive. Richmond really picking up their game. Really impressed what they've been able to do in this second set. Meyer serving at 2-3 in the second set tiebreak. And we see a good serve by Meyer, put away by Schwenk. And we're at 3-all in the second set tiebreak. And both ladies going for depth and spin rather than the power at this point. And Schwenk hits the drop volley winner. Drop shot, rather. And we're still on serve. And the switch up we see often when Potapova gets the backhand. And we see a mini break here. Very tight. Both the 4-5 and the 4-0 courts are finished right now. So everyone's watching the 5-0 court in this tri-level match. And we see a good finish. This time Batkins is able to finish the overhead. Definitely stressful times at the moment. 5-4 in the second set tiebreak. Good deep return by Angel Batkins. And Batkins with a changeup, forehand slice. Schwenk gets jammed and hits the air in the net. Break point vanquished again. And a great combination. Meyer hits short And Angel Batkins finds the angle. And now Batkins serving to win the match. Match point. Taking a breath there. 99% going wide to the backhand. Of course. And we see the put away and the finish. And Montgomery County wins the match in a second set tiebreak. 4-0, 5-4. Great match. Well played by Schwenk, Meyer, and Potapova, Batkins. A really tense second set there. In the first set, Batkins, Potapova just dominating, forcing errors. Second set, Richmond really is on their game. They force a tie break. I believe that was 4 breaks of serve in a row. And really impressive stuff, really high quality. Really enjoyed that one. Well played Montgomery, well played Richmond. Left it all out on the court there. You never know what would happen with the normal set to 6 format. Great playing, ladies. That was really good. Good fight. Yep. Just giving the Richmond ladies a bit of props there. And so that will be it for this match. Tried to record it live, but unfortunately the internet isn't so stable here, which cannot blame the facility. Beautiful facility here at Virginia Beach Tennis and Country Club. I want to give a big shout out to Virginia Beach Tennis and Country Club. Big shout out to USTA Mid-Atlantic as well. Thank you to them and to the players for letting us film today. Some waivers were signed, just covering my A. You know what that last word is. Anyways, that's it for us here. For me, Tennis Files, really enjoyed covering this one. We'll try to get another match in. And that's all for today.